Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. We're doing a reading. How are you? We're not gonna talk about it. That's my latest intro. Okay, we are not gonna talk about it. Anyhow, welcome to my channel. If you are new, where have you been? To visit the Queen. Okay, I do sidereal astrology together with a wonderful tarot because tarot is not enough for us to see the time. So I combine it with what is happening in the stars so we know exactly when, okay, ideally the energies will be manifesting. Does it make sense? And also these are future prediction. So which means that I would want to see what is coming in the months compared to other readings that probably I've done, or whatever readings that is out there that is only talking about the past. Let me give you something that has substance that you can use. Sorry about the sound. Okay, I think someone flushed. Mercury. Okay, the pipes are thin. If you're hearing the sound, welcome. Let me begin over here. Also, I will be talking about the Wonder Piao over here. Okay, for people who's gonna be interested. Let's begin. Okay. No, the pipes and the pool is here also. Pool. Hello. Okay. Let's begin. Let's see. You got a 9 of Wands. Why are we feeling this burden? Okay. Now, one thing, okay, that you have to understand, this may be, you may be a moon in Aquarius, which makes you feel challenged right now, okay? Challenging a little bit because there are things that is going to be removed from your life in order for you to gain access to new things. This is, this can be what we call like a sadisati, okay? When there's a 7.5 year period of Saturn, okay, in reference to your moon. But there are a lot of things that can transit your moon that can bring challenges. It's just so happened that this can be a little bit of a more slower time. And when things are slow, we see everything. And then we have more time to, oh no, oh no, oh no. 9 of Wands is right here. So I need you to understand, especially if you're a moon in Aquarius, but of course you can ask, is this a sun sign ascendant? Darling, I always talk about a lot of things. So just sit down and we'll discuss it there, okay? So here, this energy is about you can be a victim. Right now, I'm telling you, 9 of Wands is a victim of enemies, okay? Because that's what the 12th house is. Now, a lot of people that you thought you can trust, Saturn and Jupiter over there, is actually not for your best interests. Right now, the moon is in Cancer, another 6th house energy, okay? I mean, another enemy house. So this may be a time where you feel torn because you gave people trust. Now, it's gonna finish by tomorrow with the moon. Moon is only 2.5 days for each zodiac. It's gonna go now to Leo after that. So rest assured that this is a passing energy. But there are bigger things in life that for the next 7.5 years will be a challenge. Okay? So let's see here. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So home life. Because Rahu is in Taurus, and then you get the World card over here, Saturn. So once Saturn moves to your zodiac itself, probably by mid next year, okay, in Aquarius. I do sidereal, so it is not in Aquarius. I have to see it in the skies. That's my reference, okay? So that's the big difference here. It is the actual placement. By next year, everything that you've worked hard for will all of a sudden take shift, and it will even slower, or yeah, how do you say that, when something is already at slow and then it's even gonna be more dragging. Okay, but you're gonna say, it's like, this is not a positive reading. Is our life only revolves about positivity, or it revolves about reality? This is reality. As much as I want to give you positive news, okay, me scratching my head over here, it is not in the cards yet. Because life is taking you right now on a spiritual journey. Life's gonna take a spiritual journey. Queen of Wands. Now, this is the house of partnership, right? So Jupiter is gonna go to Aquarius also by November. So there will be a period between November and December that will be very challenging. I need you to be aware and be smart. Don't just watch readings like mine without jotting it down. I need you to put it in your phone so you're prepared ahead. A prediction is only useful if you are consciously, okay, putting it. This is not just like, oh, okay, well, I heard it. Okay, then it didn't do its job. Because this is a buildup of your confidence. If you come in to that November and December window that you're prepared, Queen of Wands is here. You're stronger. You're prepared. Okay? This is what it is. Because you have to stop a lot of things right now. There are things and people that you don't need to be around. You don't need them right now. You need yourself. That's why the world, you're the center. You need to put focus on yourself more than ever. Okay? When when Saturn return, basically, the Lagna Lord, not Saturn return, but when your Lagna Lord sits in you, you get the benefits. For Ascendant in Aquarius, it will be benefiting you. We want the Ascendant Lord in the 1st house, in the 4th house, 7th house, and the 10th house. 1, 4, 7, 10. The Kendra houses. Okay, because it helps the native. Depends, of course, there's a lot of aspects involved. 2 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 5 of Wands, the 10 of Cups. Jupiter is the Karaka for our happiness. Jupiter is going to go to Aquarius. While you are experiencing a lot of lows, Jupiter is there to save you. A good dignity Jupiter in our chart will help us manifest something good. This is our outlook. You know how people, they say it's like, oh, I manifested this, I just stay positive. It's not really about staying positive. No, not at all. They have good Jupiter placement, which makes them think that everything in life is going to be okay. And Jupiter manifests it for them. And then you have other people who probably doesn't have a good Jupiter. Their outlook is always on the opposite side of being positive. It's very easy to see that. Okay? And that's why for me, we have consultations in the description box below if you want your chart. So you know where it is good and if it's not good. Okay? With the 2 of Wands, you have more opportunity. Lies ahead of you in the future. Doors will open because doors are closing. That's the only reason why there are people that is going to be removed from your life. Let me just fix this. That is going to be removed from your life. And then 8 of Cups requires you to walk away and detach emotionally. Okay? So I need you, Aquarius, to detach now. This is, if you detach now, it's easier for you later on to find what is true happiness. I'm not done here, but now I have to talk about the products. So here it is, the lovely Pio. How can I just drag you down there and then just be smart? Because this is what we call a good Jupiter. Yes? Okay. So here it is, the lovely Pio. If you are trying to manifest, bring in luck, we have this in our store. So I'll teach you how to use it. So you put it in front of your doorway. Okay, depending, because there's different earth elements in feng shui, but I'm not here to discuss that. But it is advised for you to put it facing the front door, and then you put a basin of water, and then pet it every morning. So you pet it like, just like another pet, and then it fetches your, opportunities for you. I have it at my home. I have to try it before I even showed it here. I've been doing it for the past 4 or 5 months, and currently, even my business, I cannot handle anymore because it's growing too big. We're actually going for our 3rd renovation of expansion. It's like it's open and then now it's going to renovate again because we need more. And it's just like a growing, it's just struggling growing. Okay. So this is what I've been using. All right. So going back to your reading, 2 of Wands and 8 of Cups over here, there are things that you don't see, okay, when you have toxic people around you. It is a hindrance to your life. A lot of people will be taken away. Yeah, taken out. Nobody's dying, okay? So that you can find your own true happiness, Queen of Wands. Even the person that you were dating or the one that you're with right now, I don't sense that this is a person that you would want to continue your journey. The reason being is because, let me see here, there are things that is happening in your 6th house that Jupiter and Saturn is aspecting. When Saturn is aspecting, it's Cancer, and then Jupiter exalted in Cancer, specific nakshatra, of course, Pusha nakshatra, which is Saturn ruled. But this is when you will realize, when it was aspecting it, that you were giving too much and you need to learn not to be that kind of person. Learning to say no. This is what the World card is. You see that? That wreath right there? When you're smart and you know your limit, you learn how to say no. It's like, I'm sorry, but I can't. Because it doesn't judge your personality here or your character. You're just being realistic. And that's why it's asked for you to stop. Don't be a victim of people that you've given enough opportunity. It's time for you to remove this feeling of attachment. You've done what you can, and it's time for you to seek your own happiness because you do deserve love and a happy home and a happy life. You see that? I see that in your chart. Lovely. All right. So if you want to know more about your chart and if you want to see the rest of the reading, I will continue the second part to this, link down there in the description box below. For this month of October, we are going through another major renovation in our store. So it will be available for pick up only. We'll have our phone over there so that you can still have access, but because we're building this big thing inside it, so then I can't bring people in. But I'm excited for the holidays because we're expanding for it. So thank you very much for that. For if you visited the store, and at the same time, download our app, Eat Read Love. Also visit our site, eatreadlove.me. Everything that I use for metaphysical, for what I manifest, there are things that I create there myself, the deck, the diffusers, the candles. It's all there to help you. If it works, I put it in my store. If it doesn't, don't expect it in my store. So everything there, I've used myself. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. Let's see what happens now as a bright future ahead of you. I haven't looked at Venus right here in Scorpio, which is in the house of career for you. I haven't looked at K2, which is accomplishment also in your career. I haven't looked at Mars and Sun over here in Mercury in your 8th house, which can bring sudden expenses. So those things, which right now I think your expenses is getting bigger with a lot of things are happening in the 12th, the 6th, and the 8th. You have 6, 8, 12 right now. So I will talk about that more. And if you are experiencing, let me just explain this for people. If you're experiencing some sort of financial loss, remember I always talk about this wind chime that we have in our store. So look at it in the Vastu and Feng Shui in our website, eatreadlove.me. The chimes, you put it on top of, because I see the financial losses, you put it on top of the doorway of your bathroom. It's our #1 seller. We have more than 8 kinds. I have one, of course, in my main bathroom. Bougie, main bathroom. Yes, okay. The house does have a lot of bathroom, okay, which I clean myself, okay. I clean myself, okay. So hard. Anyhow, so put that on top and always make sure that the lid of the of your bathroom are all closed because that leads to financial losses. Okay, Saturn rules the potty, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm sorry if you're eating. Saturn rules the potty, so keep it closed because there is losses over here to prevent accumulating more. You will still have some, but it lessens it. So let's do some remedies for it. Okay, and again, do check the chimes, wind chimes. It's at my store. Okay, I'll see you guys again. Bye.